isn't it, that to a certain extent this construction of reality has its place, because if I feel that the table is real, although the brain has constructed that, it's okay. Now, but at some stage we construct realities that are not there. We can see this sometimes in the shadows in the dark night, constructing realities that are not there. Yeah, you see, and also all sorts of tricks and illusions are possible by conjurers. Now, but then it goes further and say mentally we construct a psychological reality.
That's where it comes.
Which seems intensely real, very strong. Mm-hmm. But it seems to me the question is, what is it that thought does to give that sense of reality, to construct reality? And
what does thought do? Bring about to create the faith?
Yeah. I mean, like if you talk to someone who believes in God, they say to you that's real, that it's really there. It's not a construction. And if you talk to somebody who really believes in their self, I mean, I've talked to many people, and you've been talking to the psychotherapists, they say the self is real, that it exists, it's a thing. I mean, you heard a man once, he did a psychotherapy conference, he says to Krisnaji, we know the ego exists, he says. We've got a theory, it exists.
Well, it's not only that, but see, I think people have felt this reality, and they refer. What happens is the illusion builds up very fast. Once you construct the reality, all sorts of events are referred to it as if they were coming from that reality. You see, and it builds up a tremendous structure, a cloud around it of support.
Right. So how am I to investigate my reality-making mechanism?
Well, 5 minutes more.
Oh.
So let's come to it. What are we doing now?
We're moving. It's moving.
What are we doing? In this, we have said, no authority. Nobody can say to another, this is the right thing. Because we are trying to find out what is the correct action in life. I can only find that out if there is no result in me. Right?
Right.
Me is the result.
Right.
However real that me is, that is the source of result. Because that separates, that divides me and you and we and they and my nation, my God, me.
Right.
That we're asking, how with his consciousness,
Right.
can that consciousness be aware of itself? Aware, like thought,
Thinking about itself.
about thought, can, put it very simply, can thought be aware of its own movement?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the question.
That's the question. It may have been called, it could be said, self-reference, it's thought to thought understanding its own structure, its own movement.
But is that thought that's aware of itself, or is it something else?
Try it.
Try that.
Do it now. 4 minutes you have.
Right.
Do it now. Whether you can be aware of your, not you, where thought can be aware of itself, of its movement.
Stops.
What does it mean?
What it says, it stops, that it can't be. There's sense of the observation of thought stops.
No, I don't put it that way. It is undergoing a radical change.
Yeah, so the word thought is not a fixed thing.
No.
The word
It
thought.
does not mean a fixed thing,
Yeah.
but it can change
Right.
in perception.
You told me, other scientists have told me, in the very observation through a microscope, the object undergoes its change.
In the quantum theory, the object is, cannot be fixed apart from the act of observation.
Well, this is true with patients. When in the psychoanalysis, when being with the patient, they change automatically.
Forget the patient. You are the patient.
I'm the patient. It changed.
No. What takes place when all is aware of its own, of itself? This is an extraordinarily important thing.
Yeah.
That is, can the doer be aware of his doing? Can I move this wall from here to there? Can I be aware? Moving.
Yeah.
I can physically, that's very simple.
Right.
I speak of the arm and so on.
Yeah.
But is there an awareness of hope? Which says, I see what is aware of itself, its movement, its activity, its structure, its nature, what it has created, what it has done in the world, the misery, the horror.
Is there an awareness of the doing of the brain? Let me ask you something. Why do you think you can be aware of... Sorry. I want to say that, Chris. Well, the question is when you're aware, when you're aware of your movement of the vase, it doesn't stop. But when you're aware of the movement of the brain, it does stop.
Mm.
Isn't that interesting?
Well, the irrelevant